All right, everybody. So I'm here with Sean and Matt, and we're going to just kind of talk about the Fantastic Four. We know they've got to start shooting it by September, and they got to be in like post-production by March next year, or they're going to lose that license. So it's happening one way or another. So we figured we'd lay down, some of the basic knowledge and what we want. Now, regardless of what you thought about, the original two films. I thought the casting was good. Like, I actually liked the cast of those movies. And that's about the only thing I liked.
Well, come on, don't forget Stan Lee's character, man.
Oh, yes.
He was he was so relevant to the plot. But still, though, the Chris Evans as Johnny Storm was fucking perfect. Because, it's like, hey, have you seen Not Another Teen Movie? He's Johnny Storm.
Yep. I thought Ben Grimm, for what they were using back then for a suit and everything, I thought that looked great. Obviously, now they're going to probably go a CG route, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, though, getting the dude from S.H.I.E.L.D. That,
yes.
Yes.
Honestly, yeah, that was unexpected, but it worked perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you put some orange rocks on this guy, this dude could be the thing.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
He already looks like the thing. Just paint him orange.
Yeah, exactly. Now, with this movie coming out, there's a lot of things. What do people want to see? Since we already got the space origin, as butchered as it was with Doctor Doom and everything, and that was just a train wreck just from start to beginning with everything Fantastic Four. But I want to talk about what we would want to see, and personally for me, I would like to see the Ultimates universe. Now, there are people out there that are confused and they don't, understand. The Ultimates universe, they get their powers through trying to open a portal to the negative zone, and that's all Reed's fault. Now, I think that would be perfect because that once, you eliminate, since they're trying to make a shared universe, you're eliminating the whole... space, and why isn't other heroes out there and stuff? It's more grounded. Personally, for me, I think that would be, and since they're looking to cast much younger anyway, that would make more ultimate sense anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Because in the Ultimate Comics, Reed was 21.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, his age kind of jumped a lot around from writer to writer, but for the most part, he was 21. So he was the oldest of the group. So you could kind of get why they're trying to do a younger type of thing.
Yeah, and it's also got to be to appeal to the kids, Because, let's face it, these days, just like The Amazing Spider-Man, they have to cast young and they have to be very modern characters.
Yeah.
So you got to cast young and hip and all that junk.
I guess. I mean, especially with that... What was that actor's name that got cast as Mr. Fantastic?
Oh, well, now they're saying he's not, but we don't know yet.
Oh, no, okay, it was, rumored, though, but, based on, the way he looked, I'm just put some circle glasses on him, he could be Ultimate Reed, I guess. Because at times, Ultimate Reed did kind of look like that, or at times he did look like Egon from Ghostbusters, but...
Personally, for me, I want the Ultimates origin, but I want Reed to at least be, maybe 28 to 30. I want to have some experience on him. I just don't want... I couldn't believe that there's this 18, 19-year-old kid, doing all this.
Yeah, true.
It's weird to me, I don't know, just... Mr. Fantastic to me screams age, experience, and smart, and seeing an 18-year-old kid, I'm gonna be no.
Yeah, I mean, in the Ultimate Universe, he basically had the same genius as he was when he was old or whatever, but yeah, I see what you're saying, he needs to be, an older guy, just like how the Thing, to me, needs to be an older guy.
Right.
I just want, the Thing to be played by Reed's dad's old drinking buddy.
No, fuck it, just bring back Michael Chiklis. If you keep one thing from the old ones, just bring back Chiklis.
So, give The Rock. Give it to The Rock.
Oh, God.
Well, that would be perfect.
They're literally just gonna,
He wants a Marvel role.
I don't think he wants a terrible one. Because it's Fox and Fox.
True.
Now, who would you guys want to see as a villain?
A Fantastic Four.
Thanos.
Mole Man, I guess. I don't fucking care.
I am so glad you said that, because I actually was going to say Mole Man. And, you know, people are going to just laugh and be like, what the fuck? Here's my thing on it, right? If you make the mole people, right? Don't call them the mole people. Call them the underground, the dwellers or something, right? Tie that into the X-Men reboot with the Morlocks.
Holy shit.
That way, you already have one established universe. Be like, this is their leader. The X-Men could cross over in their rebooted franchise with them. Already a connected universe for when shit really goes down. I actually really want that to happen.
Tell you who I'd want? I'd want, what's her name? Rhonda Birchall, the Mad Thinker.
Oh.
Since she's basically a mirror of Reed Richards.
Right.
She's like jealous. She's like jealous of him, and
yeah, that would be pretty damn cool.
That could be pretty cool.
And not only that, you know, like, since they're going to be, obviously, they said multiple times they're building a shared universe. What if, you know, I don't know, the Mad Thinker, like you said, shows up, and what if, you know, he is smart? What if he enlists, like, the aid of Trask or someone to build a machine so that, you know, he helps him or something? I think that right there would be an awesome, you know, continuity establishment. Now, a lot of people seem to be confused on who owns the Skrulls and who they are. Now, actually, I think all three of us here are giant fans of Guardians of the Galaxy and Thanos. I just want to put it out there that Thanos is not a Skrull. Thanos has that thing on his chin because it's a defect.
Yeah, he does look like one, so I can see how people are confusing him, but he's not one.
And his entire being is a defect.
Exactly, and that's why the kids make fun of him, because he looks different. They don't understand it. That's why he turns to death. I mean, if you read the comic, especially, you know, if you're doing it, it tells it in there in his origin what it is. So, I mean, as much as I would like to see the Skrulls, I don't think Fox can pull it off. For one, they don't, you know, it's half and half, so shared with Marvel, so it's kind of pointless on their end.
Yeah. And plus, how the hell can you do a Skrull invasion without the entire Marvel universe?
Yeah, exactly. That'd just be boring.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, Skrulls only take over the X-Men and Fantastic Four. That's it?
Right.
Yeah, well, like, where's everyone else?
Yeah.
Now, the one thing, you know, a lot of people are saying, and I understand this, we all want to see the Surfer and Galactus, right? I think they honestly need their own movie. Give me a movie about Norrin Rad. Give me his downfall and his becoming, his sacrifice for his planet. That would be an emotionally gripping story. And then when he leads into Fantastic Four, I would assume the third one would have him. When we see, you know, Norrin show up, we understand his humanity and we understand why he turns on Galactus. I think that would be such a gripping story. That's why Fantastic Four 2 didn't work. We never got that connection with him. We never saw his, you know, family. We never saw anything.
He just showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not only that, you know, when you talk about Silver Surfer and, you know, the power cosmic, and when you go to his planet, you know, Zenlaw, that is one of the most beautiful planets established in the Marvel Universe. Like, imagine Avatar with the Silver Surfer and Galactus destroying it. That would be so visually beautiful. People would just be blown away by that. That way the character could be totally humanized and given this element that we could connect with. You know, personally for me, like, my dad's favorite comic character is the Silver Surfer, so I absolutely love him and I do so much, you know, respect to him. And, you know, that was the really big, you know, fuck you from Fox when it came to the second movie.
Especially when Galactus showed up. I mean, I get what they were trying to do, like in the Ultimate Universe, he's not the big giant being he is.
Right.
But they didn't really do it like an unstoppable, like, alien fleet that assimilates everything, like, you know, Borg type.
Right.
You know, they didn't do that. They just went with Cloud. It's like,
yeah, a big cloud that tries to eat the Earth.
Yep.
It's like, I see what you're trying to do, but that doesn't work.
If I do remember, I remember you could see, like, his shadow, like, you know, his helmet.
Yeah, his
you
face shows up.
See that
for,
in...
Yeah, it's like a brief second, yeah.
Now, it's just like in Hunger. Fuck.
My ultimate fanboy thing that I really want to see, right, is maybe the second movie comes around, and let's say there is Galactus. They already put out the movie, and the Fantastic Four are like, okay, we need to go to space, right? We need to investigate what the signal is, right? I would want, and follow me along with this, they own the Fortune Foundation. What if they made a spin-off movie, but not just featuring, like, you know, spin-off characters? What if they included some X-Men in there? Once again,
Wolverine.
tie the entire... No, I'm talking, like, you know, legitimate X-Men, like ones that aren't used a lot. Like, they could use such cool characters in there to expand this universe, because we know Fox has said they're not letting go of these franchises ever. So...
Well, then they could, if they did that, they could develop, like, I guess, a sort of, like, competition for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Exactly. That's my exact thoughts. You know, there's so much potential, because the Fantastic Four and the X-Men are, despite what you know, want to think, they're the biggest franchises in Marvel. They're the ones with the most characters and the most, you know, out there that you can possibly do with them. And also, not only that, they also own Annihilus. So, I mean, you could see Annihilus potentially in a Fantastic Four movie. I think that there's potential there for just a gold mine of stories.
But do you really think they're going to pull it off?
A Fox? Oh, hell no.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll probably get Singer on there, and he'll be like, okay,
Yeah,
Galactus has got to be
that.
12 foot tall. They're going to make, shut up, Singer.
See, what would be really cool is if instead of doing Future Foundation, they do Annihilators. The Annihilators. But
Yeah.
that won't happen.
But I want Nova to be a part of that.
But he can't be because he's in Guardians of the Galaxy.
But Nova, like, okay, but I do want, like, you know, I do want, like, Fox to not, like, fuck this whole thing, because they have so much potential with this Fantastic Four movie. But you know,
Is that they're the DC of Marvel.
Oh, they hands down. You know it's bad when Fox makes hands over fist and they can afford all this, and Sony is fucking hemorrhaging money from every orifice, and they're still making better movies than Fantastic Four and X-Men. That's pathetic.
Ghost Rider was a great fucking, like, that was a great series. Don't shit what anyone says. I love the first two Ghost Rider movies.
Oh. Yeah. So is there anything else you guys want to add?
Not really.
Really not.
Because I know they're gonna go Doctor Doom again. I know they won't do Mole Man. They won't go with any other Fantastic Four villain, because not many of them are known. So
If they do the goddamn Doctor Doom again for the first movie, no.
you have to save that.
They probably will, because, you know, he's the most famous Fantastic Four. Like, you think Fantastic Four, oh, Doctor Doom.
Yeah,
That is so dumb.
I mean that's like doing Doomsday first for a Superman movie.
Oh, remember, they were going to do that.
Oh shit, they were. Oh,
Oh,
Yes, they
DC,
were.
man. DC.
I completely for son of a bitch. Damn, they fucking up. They are fucking up.
Alright, guys. Well, there's our thoughts. And if there's other ones you'd like us to talk about, potential franchise and what we'd like to see, post it in the comments below, and we'll get back to you with a bunch more of these mini casts.
My Little Pony, no.
Oh, done. Make it so.